More trouble for Suzuki, more trouble for Kickstart Kenny. Hey everybody, Walter Wanders, buckle up, strap in. I got a hard-hitting pull, no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows, no sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you straight. We got a good one to package today. Buckle up and strap in. Hold on to your hats and your glasses as we blow the lid off yet another hard-to-talk-about subject that other channels in the industry itself won't touch with a 10-foot pole. Why, you ask? I'm about to tell you. Because everybody's afraid of hurting somebody's feelings, getting in trouble. Man, this industry gone soft. Snowflakes. My gosh, back when I was actively involved with the industry, punk, rock, music, chicks, chaos, characters all over. The good guy, the bad. No, not anymore. Cookie cutter. Everybody's cookie cutter now. Insanity. Doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result is the definition of insanity, and that's what I'm seeing out of the industry. Somehow they think this time is going to be different. Well, it is different. It's worse. You can't get a television package to pick you up anymore. You had to combine motocross and supercross. Both organizations had to come together because you're about to fail. And now you got big issues because it's boring. A lot of this racing is boring because you got Eli running away with it and Jet running away in the lights. Insane. This could be a big season. Man, God, thank goodness for channels like this that are willing to actually come in and shake the tree, stir the pot, so it doesn't end up watered down, bubblegum, cookie cutter content creation out there. Today's injury report, we're going to talk. No! We're going to talk about the things that nobody else wants to talk about. Kickstart Kenny, welcome back, my friend. I love Kickstart. It's hard not to love Kickstart. Listen, my friends, this is not a Kickstart Kenny bashing channel. This is just not a sugar coating it and blowing sunshine up a Kenny's skirt. We're going to call it like we see it in Kickstart. First of all, we know with a high level of certainty, an educated guess. You didn't take the Suzuki because you wanted to. You took the Suzuki because you had to, because there was more money involved with riding that bike. They swung for the fences and thought that you were going to be the golden goose that was going to lay the golden egg for Suzuki and save the brand. They even given you the Chiz and my good friend Shane McElrath as teammates. Best we could hope for is 3 yellow bikes in the main. But unfortunately, at the moment, it looks like your teammates are lappers. At least that's what the first 2 rounds, they didn't even get to the main. They finally made them lappers. Suzuki, is that what you were hoping for? Some lappers out there to just bookend Kenny? Now, Kenny, like I said, we have to cheer for Kenny. He's been through a lot. Hurt his arm, almost failed. We've had some bigs, this is big for Kenny to even be out there. So we celebrate that. And he's a pretty cool dude. It's kind of hard not to like him. It's not like he's some jerk. He seems pretty cool, at least what he's given us behind camera. So you hurt your arm that bad and almost lose it, much less come back to the races. We celebrate that. But we all know that you would have been better off on a Pro Circuit Kawasaki built program or the Firepower Honda that you were doing so well in the offseason. And then I predicted this, Kenny. I predicted this. You came in late on the bike that was probably the bike that gave you the least ability to actually have results. That wasn't a results pick. That was a money pick. It's clear, right? Suzuki's done 0. Now, you've done a great job. You put it up front off the starts. You're a great starter. Like I said, I think Kenny Roczen could pull a start on just about any bike. A Huffy. It doesn't matter. Kenny can pull a start. Kenny has been fighting a little fighting Kenny. But he sniffed the podium in San Diego. He was there. He actually he passed Barsha, but he like it. I've seen this happen before, so have you. He couldn't make it stick. Barsha, I don't want to say crafty. He's just squirrely, the dude's just a squirrely dude. You just never know. Barsha's got a little bit of confidence right now. And we need Barsha. We need more Barshas. Everybody's so afraid nowadays. El Hombre's kind of a dude keeping it real out there in Barsha. I think you kind of see what you get, out of those two. Other guys, I want to thank my sponsors today. But Kenny boy, I predicted this, Kenny. What I'm seeing on your Instagram is you're blaming the bike. We're switching the suspension. We're trying to get settings. We're doing a lot of work. I'm really happy with this. You've got some more work to do. That's a sugarcoating it, bro. You took the Suzuki. Now, I predicted this, Kenny, and you ran with it. We commend you for adopting Kickstart Kenny, putting it on the back of your helmet, even the what's his face on the broadcast now calling you Kickstart Kenny. You ran with it. Love it, bro. Love it. But predicted this would happen, bro. You're probably the only rider that was happy the rain race didn't happen because you would have been guaranteed kicking that in the night show. Not a heat race, the main. Well, during time qualifying at San Diego, guess what happened? You guys did. I ran it at the start of this show. Here, look at it again. There you go. He had to kickstart that bike, and it didn't just kick right over. I saw some other report of one of his crew members saying, oh, yeah, the bike kicks first kick. No, it didn't. I just saw footage. Had that happen in the main event, when cameras are rolling, that would have been bad, Suzuki. And right now, this isn't looking good. Because your other two riders didn't make mains in the first race. They were lappers in the second race. My anticipation is we're probably going to see one, if not both of them, continue to be lappers. And right now, it looks like it's the Eli and Webb show. Now, we got a triple crown format coming up. Maybe Kenny gets lucky. Maybe 3/4, 3/5 get an overall podium. But without an actual podium with a gate drop, an overall podium would be another miss for me. Now, Kenny's close. I wouldn't surprise me to see him do it. But what I'm seeing so far on his Instagram, and if you're on Instagram, search out Walty Wanders. There. Give me a follow. We'll bench race. Bench racing with a lot of you dudes. We like giving each other a lot of crap as we do it too, some of us. We're having fun. It's all good fun. Kenny boy is in massive, massive trouble. And Suzuki isn't far behind because Kenny boy is blaming the bike on Instagram, saying we're not there yet. And we knew that. I said it before the season even started. Watch what happens. Kenny will say, didn't have enough time for testing. Well, we know that, Kenny. You can't blame Suzuki or you. You should just blame yourself. Go to Instagram and say, I blew it by waiting so long to pick a bike, and I came in late, now we're chasing settings. Because they're switching suspension manufacturers now. I think I saw he's now with Works Connection on the bike. So they're chasing settings. This is a massive roll of the dice in a big, big way. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as an industry guy who wants to see not only win on the track, off the track, understanding the waters we're swimming in. Now our shark infested. Now sugarcoating it, gonna blow the lid off of things and talk about things that other channels won't talk about. What I'm seeing now, friends, is Kenny Boy Roxon was smart to call himself Kickstart Kenny because he's doing it already on the racetrack. That bike needed to be kicked over. His teammates are lappers. He didn't attach himself with a premier brand. He attached himself with a not a premier brand, which makes us look like money grab. And then he's sugarcoating it. He needs to say, I went for the money. I came in late. I'm dealing with it the best of my ability. And then I would say, hey, that fourth place is impressive. But because he hasn't said those things, nothing short of race wins is going to make this thing pencil out. You can't carry lappers along for the ride, my friends. Having 3 bikes in the main, who cares? We've seen that before out of Suzuki. You've put bikes in the main. You've got to put all 3 of your bikes up front, at least not getting lapped. And one of them, your star, better be sniffing at minimum the podium and banging bars for race wins. I'm not sure we're going to see that. I think Kenny played this offseason very well and got a huge payday to do it. He's out there trying. I'm actually cheering for him. I would not have a problem with Kenny Boy winning the whole championship and Suzuki becoming the premier brand once again. But so far, I ain't seeing it. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Social media link in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there. And if you enjoyed this video, I think you're really going to love the next video. As always, thank you for your time. Don't go over the bars today. I will see you on the next video.